Okay, you guys, back for another week with our Amy Tan this month, my product focus Friday. And so this sad pile is, this sad pile is all I have of chipboard. Now, I mean, I knew I didn't have very much chipboard, but I don't have very much chipboard at all. And the really sad thing is, these two are like brand new, as in within the last month or so. This I grabbed from Joann's within the last year, and these I have no idea how long they've been in my stash. I'm sure I have some old scrap room kits that have chipboard in them, but I have said this before, like, they're kits for a reason. I'm not going to go dig through all of them just to find some chipboard. The whole goal is like, okay, find what I have and use what I got. So I was like, oh, I have July. And last week I talked about, I'm scrapbooking the family vacation we took with my son for the first time in 2014. It was in August. So there goes that. And I'm trying to get that scrapbooked. I'm like, okay. And I have like little piles of, okay, these are all August 2014, right? So I'm like, okay, let's work on that. So I'm looking, I was like, well, these might be able to go with some of the Amy Tan stuff. So I'll hold on to them for a second. And I'm like, tasty treats. And I was like, nobody's birthday's in August. And these are very birthday oriented. So probably not those. I'm like, I could make this stuff work. This is a lot of chipboard, but I'm sad that it's like new stuff. But whatever, you still got to use new stuff. And then I'm flipping through all my 2014 pictures and voila! I don't know if you guys know this, but Miracle Treat Day is in August every year at Dairy Queen. So I have these two pictures of me and my sister getting Dairy Queen. I'm pretty sure was she living with us? I don't remember. I can't remember if she was living with us or not, or if she just stayed with us for a little while again. And we walked to Dairy Queen and got DQ treats. And it was cool enough that I remember I brought this back for my husband, I think. So I'm like, well, done. So we are going to play with, and so then I went and I figured this mini kit on a whim, this single shots kit from the scrap room that I got a while ago. This would work really well with that title, and I could use some of these chipboard pieces in there. The colors kind of all go. And then I decided to, like, let's do a fun, simple sketch. And so I'm going to do the sketch of the month from Creative's Scrapbooker magazine. They kind of feature a sketch every month that you can try to, I think you win, do you get a kit or something from that? I don't remember. I feel like you win something. There's a prize. But yeah, so I'm going to do that. And I'm like, I have doily. I have these cute puffy stickers. So yeah, we are definitely going to make this work, and I'm super excited to have this black and white twine, a whole spool of it, because I just ran out of my black and white twine. So there you have it. Let's get started. I love it when, first off, I'm apologizing. So I thought I was recording the very beginning of this. Luckily, it didn't miss much, but I was not. So I took that multi-colored paper that kind of looked like a quilt, and I gutted it, and I trimmed down the black cardstock, Basil cardstock that came with this scrap room kit, and I mounted it on there. That's literally, I think that's all you missed. Yeah. So now I am taking my lovely Stickles glitter gel. This one is, what color? Asteroid. It's really pretty. And I'm putting it through this scrapbook.com star stencil, and I put that in a couple spots where it was on the sketch, and then I just matted my photo on the ombre pink paper that was in this mini collection kit as well. So I'm just matting photos together, and then I also, what else you missed is I trimmed 2 pieces of paper to be about the size of what my photos are in length. One, I have to kind of jimmy rig it so that I only had such a certain size of scrap left. So I have to jimmy rig it so that just to stretch it, just to make it look, and the seam's going to get covered up, so that's not a big deal. And this sketch is super simple. I kept my layout essentially super simple. So this is going to be kind of a short video. So yeah, there's one of the pieces of paper I trimmed. And so this is me, yep, seaming it together so it stretches. The sketch had 3 photos and then a block with the title on it. I obviously just have 2 photos. And so I'm just going to kind of bookend the photos in a different pattern paper. And then I have just fun other things that came in the kit. There's a doily I'm going to cut in half. There is a card. There were cut apart card, like it was like a cut apart sheet. So I fussy cut that camera out of one of the, it was like a 4x4 card is what it ended up being. And then just kind of laying out all the things I have. So here it is. And then I took a couple branding strips and I will, I kind of trim them down, or at least I set them aside as well to do as the thing below the photos. So right now, yep, I'm just gluing down the patterns. I wanted a little bit more pattern to kind of pop up and bring in some more of the blues and just to add some more summer fun basically to the layout. I thought a doily would be good to cover up the seam, and then I decided to use the other side just to balance it out. And then I'm just going to use as much chipboard as I have and what I can. So I have all these LA Studio stars over there on the left. So I'm going to use a handful of those to kind of to place in the little clusters where I did the star stencil. And I really like the way those stickles pop off black cardstock. I love it. I'm in the process of trying to figure out a better lighting system because I have just an OT light on my desk. And obviously it's going to give you directional light because it's only so big. I think I have a solution. I just have to talk to the hubby about it and make sure make sure it's gonna work and that he can like help me with it. But I think I can mount something from my ceiling. So I just get more of like an overall like floodlight. If you guys have suggestions, all you other YouTubers, if you're watching me, suggestions on specific lights you think that work the best. I don't want something ginormous. But if there's, I know there's those those halo lights or those lights that are almost like giant flash light, like flash for like flash bulb type lights that have the multiple lights in them. I really don't know which one's worse or which one's better. So I was trying to think of mounting from my ceiling because it's not very high above me. And I found some really cool mounts, like boom mounts that can mount from the ceiling and have a light pointing down. So then it would almost be like having a light, like a pendant light above me, but it would obviously flood my area more. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have any good suggestions. But yeah, I'm just sprinkling some of those bigger stars and then some of the smaller ones, and then using some of the puffy stickers, which hardly have any stick anymore. So I'm putting them down with some extra Scotch tacky in my fine line. And then a couple of the phrases. And then I'm going to do a chunk of journaling in my white gel pen below the left-hand side where I put the strips, the branding strips. And I just chose one with red and one with blue just to bring some of the color around. This page is just really fun, and I like it that it's not like certain specific colors. It's just kind of a mixture of color everywhere, and having that like quilted paper as the background really, or the border, really lets you just kind of bring in whatever color's in there. So I really enjoy that when there's a lot of color. But thanks for watching. I'll be live here in a second. Alright, you guys, there's the layout. Used as much chipboard as I could. I'm glad I had this. Oh, this is kind of crooked. I'm glad I had this title because, yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of chipboard, like I said. So that was Amy Tan and chipboard. So yeah, I think that was pretty successful. And like I said, this was a sketch from the Creative Scrapbooker magazine that they put out. They put one out every month. And so this was a sketch that they had, and I thought it would go really well with this. So that is it. So let's draw for next week. I'm going to find my little, throwing that away. Don't have a lot of chipboard. Okay. And next week we're going to work with Amy Tan and stuff from my Christmas calendar. Yeah, that ought to be interesting. I think the Shine On collection could actually go for winter, so that might work. We will see. But I have Redefine Creative had this awesome calendar. It was like a countdown calendar for Christmas in scrapbooking form, like fun creations and stuff. Oh, Christina did an amazing job. I literally can't wait for the one this year. So yeah, I guess I'm playing with stuff. So we will not be continuing to scrapbook my vacation with Amy Tan either. I will, but yeah, I guess we're doing Amy Tan and some Christmas stuff next week, and I have no Christmas anything related to Amy Tan. So that ought to be interesting. Wow, I'm really challenging myself this month. So stay tuned if you want to play along with next week. Did I make a hashtag? I think so. I will have it linked below. I can't remember what it was again. But I will have it linked below. And yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.